And we found a group of people who said, you know what, I'm way more influenced by personal brands than I am by corporate brands and messages. So I call this study, it's the influenced. We can't hear enough about the influencers. This is the influenced. So if you're trying to build a personal brand, these are the people who are going to be impacted by it. So what did we find out about them? We found out that they break into 3 groups.
So talk to me about the differences across the groups. So let's start with the loyalists. So if you say, you know what, my brand, my personal brand is going to target those people, what are some ways they can do it?
Well, we know a few things about them demographically and psychographically. So I'll just paint a little bit of picture and then I'll tell you about their values that make them different than the other ones. So they binge watch TV series. That's a loyalist trait because they're loyal to that particular program at that moment in time. They want to see all of them. Why wouldn't I? I have to finish this off. They collect something that signals how loyal they are. So if you are building a personal brand, these are the ones who are going to want the swag. They're going to want the thing that says, "Look, I'm part of Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop tribe. I'm there. I'm part of. I belong there." We also know that they need to feel personally connected to the person behind the influencer brands. The second group, the influencers, the influenced adventurers. These folks are really looking for a personal brand that shows weakness and admits to being human. They don't want to talk to a polished robot. They want it to be somebody who's like Gwyneth again, just had a really bad day today, and so I'm not myself. This isn't the best version of me. So cut me some slack today, folks. Let's move on with what we're going to talk about. They have an education. This is an interesting little outlier fact we found in the data set. They have an education, but it's not being used. Whatever it is they're doing for work has nothing to do with their education. They're a philosophy graduate who's working in retail or something like that. I don't know why. Sometimes I have no idea why these things come out in the data, but they do. The personal growth junkies, this is maybe my favorite group. They want to be a better version of themselves tomorrow than they were today. And they want to do it along with the influencer. If they had a motto, it's let's get this done together. That's how they want to interact with the personal brand. So each one of those 3 groups has a slightly different set of values.